302, Mr. Yao.
Yes. I move that council certify in closed session just concluded, nothing was discussed except the matter or matters specifically identified in the motion to convene in closed session and lawfully permitted to be discussed under the provisions of the Virginia Freedom of Information Act cited in that motion.
Second.
Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Councilmember Brown?
Aye.
Councilmember Clancy?
Aye.
Mayor Reeves?
Aye.
Councilmember Ramikis?
Aye.
Councilmember Schmidt?
Aye.
Councilmember Short?
Aye.
Vice Mayor Yao?
Aye.
All right. I'd like to welcome everyone to our May 14, 2024 regular council meeting. Pledge allegiance, Ms. Smith.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
All right. All right. All right. Consent agenda, Mr. Manager.
Yes, sir. On the consent agenda this evening is Virginia Department of Transportation request for street maintenance allocation for Crossroad Parkway, revisions to the water conservation policy, treasurer's reports, and minutes of previous meetings.
Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, moving right along. 701, public forum. The public forum is an opportunity for town citizens, visitors, and groups to speak or bring to our attention any government-related issues. Please state your name and place of residence for the record. Limit your comments to 3 minutes. Groups are requested to have a spokesperson. Is there anyone who would like to speak this evening? Come on up. Anyone like to speak? Come on down. Nobody? All right, I'm gonna close the public forum this time. All right, let's see where we at. 9.038, Andrew.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, members of council. Before you this evening is a first reading of updates to the town's erosion and sediment control ordinance. This would bring the town into alignment with state code changes that went through effective the end of last year, or that were adopted at the end of last year that become effective July 1st. This is a first reading. We will have a second reading next month of this with a proposed adoption date or effective date of this of July 1st to line up with state code. Really, these are much more administrative type changes that bring us into alignment with state code. There's not anything really substantive that is changing related to how we practice here. Be happy to answer any specific questions that council may have related to this.
All right, any questions for Andrew? All right, thank you. All right, 9.038, Murray.
At the recent Personnel and Ordinance Committee meeting, there was a recommendation of council for ongoing future increases for council members and planning commission members to be tied to the consumer price index. So the recommendation is to move forward with that beginning July 1.
All right, any questions for Murray? Can I get a second? Motion to approve?
Second.
Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Councilmember Brown?
Aye.
Councilmember Clancy? Mayor Reeves?
Aye.
Councilmember Ramikis?
No.
Councilmember Schmidt?
Aye.
Councilmember Short? Councilmember Taylor?
Aye.
Vice Mayor Yao?
Aye.
Motion carries.
9.03, B1, Mr. Manager, first reading.
related to water and sewer utilities, and this is the first reading. The proposed ordinance amendment includes changes to Section 2493B and C that clarifies usage documentation requirements for non-residential applicants for service, as well as clarifying who will determine any required system improvements. Also changes to Section 24-93D and E, which establishes the requirements for a water supply and discharge study for a potential customer exceeding 100,000 gallons per day or 3 million gallons per month of usage, and then council's approval or denial of the connection permit for this class of customer once you receive that water supply and discharge study. Additionally, there are recommended changes to Section 24-115 and 24-163 to update and reflect the changes as required by the voluntary settlement agreement between the town and county. The recommendation is that council hold the first reading on ordinance number O-2024-5, amending Chapter 24 of the Town Code, Article 3 Water, and Article 4 Sewers and Sewage Disposal on May 14th, 2024, and the second reading is scheduled for June 11th, 2024.
All right.
Happy to answer any questions.
Any questions for?
Yes, Mr. Mayor. Just like to point out in the heading on page 1, the word sanitary has an extra A in it. So typo.
All right, take care of that.
I missed that too. What was that?
An extra A in the word.
Oh, thank you. All right, any questions? All right, let's go to 9.04A, resolution imposing and levying taxes for FY '25. Mr. Manager.
Yes, sir. In summary, this, for FY '25, we're not proposing any tax increases, with retaining the current real estate tax rate of 6.66 cents per hundred. The next reassessment will be FY '26, and the recommendation is that council adopt resolution number R 2024-2, imposing and levying taxes for FY 2025, and authorize the mayor and town clerk to execute the documents. Be happy to answer any questions.
Motion to approve. Any discussion? Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Councilmember Brown?
Aye.
Councilmember Clancy? Mayor Reeves?
Aye.
Councilmember Ramikis?
Aye.
Councilmember Schmidt?
Aye.
Councilmember Short? Councilmember Taylor?
Aye.
Vice Mayor Yao?
Aye.
Motion carries.
The next item is resolution setting the FY '25 electric rates. The proposed rate increase, the proposed rate includes a 2% rate increase, which would equate to a $2.68 per month rate increase for a typical 1,000 kilowatt hour customer. You may recall that there was a fuel adjustment reduction that occurred in April, which reduced that typical bill by $6.93. So the net impact would be a net reduction of $4.25 from the pre-April bill to the July bill. The recommendation is that council adopt resolution number R 2024-3, setting the electric rates effective July 1st, 2024, and authorize the mayor and town clerk to execute the documents. Be happy to answer any questions.
Any question? Motion to approve.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Councilmember Clancy? Mayor Reeves?
Aye.
Councilmember Ramikis?
Aye.
Councilmember Schmidt?
Aye.
Councilmember Short?
Aye.
Councilmember Taylor?
Aye.
Vice Mayor Yao?
Aye.
Councilmember Brown?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next item is resolution setting the FY '25 water and sewer rates, resolution setting the water meter service fee, and resolution setting the tap privilege assessment fee. The proposed rate includes a 5% rate increase for water, which would result in a $1.75 per month increase for a typical 5,000 gallon per month water customer. Also, a 3% rate increase for wastewater, which would result in $1.26 per month increase for a typical 5,000 gallon per month wastewater customer. It also includes adjustments to the tap fees for meter sizes larger than a 5/8 inch meter. And again, that's on new customers, not existing customers. The recommendation is that council adopt resolution number R 2024-8, setting the FY 2025 water and sewer rates, resolution number R 2024-9, setting the water meter service fees, and resolution number R 2024-10, setting the water and sewer tap privilege assessment fees, and authorize the mayor and town clerk to execute the documents. Be happy to answer any questions.
All right, motion to approve.
So moved.
Any discussion? Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Mayor Reeves.
Aye.
Councilmember Ramikis.
Aye.
Councilmember Schmidt.
Aye.
Councilmember Short. Councilmember Taylor.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Yao.
Aye.
Councilmember Brown.
Aye.
Councilmember Clancy. Motion carries.
Next item is the FY 25 fine and fee schedule. It includes various changes as highlighted in the proposed fine and fee schedule, which is attached in your documents. The recommendation is that council approve the schedule of fines and fees effective July 1st, 2024, and authorize the town clerk to execute the documents. I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Question? Motion to approve.
So moved.
Any discussions? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Schmidt.
Aye.
Councilmember Short.
Aye.
Councilmember Taylor.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Yao.
Aye.
Councilmember Brown.
Aye.
Councilmember Clancy. Aye. Mayor Reeves.
Aye.
Councilmember Ramikis.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next item is resolution adopting the FY 25 budget. The recommendation is that council adopt resolution number R 2024-4, adopting the FY 25 budget totaling $58,476,698, and authorize the mayor and town clerk to execute the documents. Be happy to answer any questions.
No question? Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Councilmember Short.
Aye.
Councilmember Taylor.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Yao.
Aye.
Councilmember Brown.
Aye.
Councilmember Clancy.
Aye.
Mayor Reeves.
Aye.
Councilmember Ramikis.
Aye.
Councilmember Schmidt.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next item is a resolution approving the FY 25 employee classification plan and salary and wage scale. The recommendation is that council adopt resolution number R 2024-7, approving the FY 2025 employee classification plan, and authorize the mayor and town clerk to execute the documents. Be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions? Motion to approve.
So moved. Second.
Any discussions? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Taylor.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Yao.
Aye.
Councilmember Brown.
Aye.
Councilmember Clancy.
Aye.
Mayor Reeves.
Aye.
Councilmember Ramikis.
Aye.
Councilmember Schmidt.
Aye.
Councilmember Short.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next item is a resolution appropriating the FY 25 budget. The recommendation is that council adopt resolution number R 2024-5, appropriating the FY 2025 budget totaling $58,476,698, and authorize the mayor and town clerk to execute the documents. Be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions? Motion to approve.
So moved.
Seconded.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Vice Mayor Yao.
Aye.
Councilmember Brown.
Aye.
Councilmember Clancy. Mayor Reeves.
Aye.
Councilmember Ramikis.
Aye.
Councilmember Schmidt.
Aye.
Councilmember Short. Councilmember Taylor.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next item is a resolution for parking authority appropriations. The recommendation is that council adopt resolution number R 2024-6 for FY 2025 Culpeper Parking Authority appropriations totaling $151,350, and authorize the mayor and town clerk to execute the documents. Be happy to answer any questions.
Motion to approve? Any discussion? Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Councilmember Brown,
Aye.
Councilmember Clancy,
Aye.
Mayor Reeves,
Aye.
Councilmember Ramikis.
Aye.
Councilmember Schmidt,
Aye.
Councilmember Short,
Aye.
Councilmember Taylor,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Yao.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next item is approval of transfer to strategic reserves. With these transfers, the Budget Stabilization Fund will have a balance of $4,130,000 and will be fully funded. Also, with these transfers, the Major Capital Improvement Fund will have an anticipated balance of $2,086,908 at the end of FY '25, after paying the $4.75 million in pledged amounts to Culpeper County to construct the joint town and county pool. These transfers leave $4,817,000 in the debt repayment fund for the future pay down of the remaining general fund debt principal, as well as $675,000 for a capital budget adjustment approved by council in FY '24 for a land purchase that occurred. The recommendation is that council approve the transfer of two strategic reserves of $307,500 to the Budget Stabilization Fund and $497,366 to the Major Capital Improvement Fund. Be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions?
So moved.
Second. Any discussion? Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Councilmember Clancy,
Aye.
Mayor Reeves,
Aye.
Councilmember Ramikis,
Aye.
Councilmember Russell,
Aye.
Councilmember Schmidt,
Aye.
Councilmember Short,
Aye.
Councilmember Taylor,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Yao,
Aye.
Councilmember Brown.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next item is revisions to the tap privilege fee assessment policy. The revisions include increasing the non-residential and age-restricted residential housing consumption monitoring from 5 years to indefinitely for tap privileges purchased after this date. It also defines a high-peak non-residential large user and adjusts the required maximum allowable gallons that they're charged based on the peak day and peak monthly criteria. It's maybe important to note that currently the utility system has no existing customers that meet that definition of high-peak non-residential large users. This is really for potential future extremely large users. The recommendation is that council adopt a tap privilege fee assessment policy as amended. Be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions? Motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Any discussions? Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Mayor Reeves,
Aye.
Councilmember Ramikis,
Aye.
Councilmember Russell,
Aye.
Councilmember Schmidt,
Aye.
Councilmember Short,
Aye.
Councilmember Taylor,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Yao,
Aye.
Councilmember Brown,
Aye.
Councilmember Clancy.
Aye.
Motion carries.
All right, 10.01, Town Manager's Monthly Report. Any questions or comments?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I've got a question. At the last Planning Community Development Committee meeting, we talked about having a interaction committee meeting with the county. Has that moved forward anywhere?
Yes,
In what way? I mean,
it's in June.
The meeting has been set for in June.
Yes.
That was the
okay.
June 13th. That was the earliest meeting we could get coordinated with the county.
Anyone else?
Wait a minute, one more question too.
Huh?
For Andrew, okay, just happened to be going through the zoning permits. One of them is for a sign for the rescue squad, 4x8 sign, that's gonna be $61,000.
It's a digital sign.
I'm sorry, it's what?
A digital sign, that's what's the cost of it. Yeah, that's not what's coming to the town, that's the estimated.
No, I understand, I
Right.
know we don't have anything to say about it, I just kind of struck out, I mean, like, you know, when there's a an emergency, you don't go to the rescue squad. You know, like they come to you, so I don't know why they would need a $61,000 sign to, okay, good, never mind.
All right. Thank you, Andrew.
And Mr. Mayor, we didn't have the privilege of Chaplain Ari Dean praying for us at the beginning. Do you mind if he prays us out this evening?
Yes, he can.
That'd be okay.
Yes. Would you come up?
I don't,
Huh?
I'm,
Have to be adjourned first?
Mr. Mayor, I mean, if you're late for the prayer, you're late for the prayer. I'm sorry. I don't see what the benefit of that is.
Mr. Mayor,
We have an agenda.
Mr. Mayor, may I suggest we go ahead and adjourn and then allow Ari to come up and
Yes, that'd be good. Anyone else has anything else? If not, we are adjourned. Mr. Dean, can you come up, please, and give us a little prayer?